Alright, Earthlings, welcome back to the part 2 of the game Stream of Consciousness of what the frick do we think our heroes are doing after the last battle. And where we left off last time, we left with...
Nynaeve and Lan, them like reclaiming and rebuilding Malkier.
And that's basically all that Elayne can do, is she's going to try to rebuild Camelin and stabilize her. And obviously the Dragon's Piece helps her a ton because it fixes the borders as they are, so she has control
exactly.
over...
So it's not really like stabilization, it's just a rebuilding effort.
She needs to get the Ogier involved, get them to rebuild Camelin.
Yeah. She'll need a bullet of capital to do it. But she is Queen of Ilion now, so she can definitely leverage. Oh shit,
that's right. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, what happens with Ilion? Does it really just get ruled by her, or...
It's never quite, yeah. So, so she's got 2 kingdoms, one fully intact, one whose capital needs to be remade.
She's got 2 kids on the way, some twinning.
Aviendha
is gonna get pregnant, so Rand must go have some time with Aviendha at some point.
Well, no. Do we know that?
I mean, we assume because that's what she saw in the Terangriel and Ruidon.
But those were visions of a different future. If like the Shan-Chan, if the Shan-Chan attack and the Aiel defend, like this is all possible futures, not an actual.
I assume
definite
she's still
future,
gonna have kids with Rand. I don't see why not.
I also would have assumed that Rand would have gotten Min pregnant, but he doesn't. So I kind of question. Dude, they spend so many times together. Like each time, I think one of them is.
Maybe the stress.
I think one of them is off. I mean.
I know this doesn't make any sense.
Then how does he get Elayne pregnant?
The bonding right beforehand relaxed everything.
He's bonded to Min too.
Well, after that, there's no time for hanky-panky. It's just cleanse side in and kill some rogue Ashaman and all that jazz, and then also get captured.
Right. I think my point still stands with Min, at least. I seriously don't think they have kids. If it doesn't happen through the entire time they're together.
I mean, trust me, I know from experience, you can not have children on purpose. I think the ability was there then too.
So what you're saying is that Elayne deliberately timed it to get pregnant.
Possibly.
Guys, this is why you don't sleep with women.
I mean, probably not, actually, because it's way too coincidental, because she had no way of knowing that Rand was going to make that visit at that time.
I don't know. I mean, women, they're very manipulative. They look at the schedules and shit like that. All 3 of them got together and made him do this and stuff like that.
To be fair,
I sense conspiracy afoot.
They explained it to Min in the morning of. She had no idea that was happening. So this is some nonsense that Aviendha and Elayne had hatched together since they had become bonded as first sisters.
Yeah.
So, conspiracy aside,
you can't trust those 2.
Yeah, well, it's not.
You can't trust.
It's not any worse
together.
than Alana rape bonding him.
It absolutely is.
It's worse than Alana.
Alana's is worse.
Oh, okay. It's not any worse. And you're like, it is. What?
Oh, no. Yeah, it's not any worse than that. But it's worse of her forcing the bond upon him is one of the weirdest. It's never explained, is it, why the bond doesn't why he can resist it. Or is it just because he's a channeler? I assume
it's because he's a channeler. And also, super Tavern.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll buy that.
Plus, he's...
Okay, so you got
he's from a stubborn breed of humans, too. Forged in Manetheren, bred in the Blight, descended from royalty. Oh, that's weak sauce.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Aviendha, I guess, I think that Rand and her still have children, but regardless, she's now cripple, unfortunately. Her feet are all fucked up. So she can't walk, but...
Maybe she can get some dope prosthetics.
Or she figures out a way to use the power to get around, who knows. Although you can't fly, maybe you can get a cushion of air and just
But you can create a Terangriel that allows you to levitate and shit like that. That's all you need to do.
That'd be dope. Get Elayne to work on that shit. Elayne's gonna be bored just rebuilding Camelin, so she's got plenty of time to do
and
research.
Also, actually, also remember, her talent is to, know what Terangriel and, Angriels do and shit like that. And she discovered one that's basically, a hidden library. So, who knows...
What's in that library?
What the fuck's...
As well, what else is still to be found, and what else what other talent she has in store.
Yeah.
But she's going to be a wise one, obviously. I mean, she is a wise one, I should say. She went to Ruidon twice. So
she's definitely
a wise one. She'll have a leadership position in the Aiel, obviously, and Doesn't hurt to be the Dragon Reborn's widow.
Yeah, that's true, because everyone thinks he's... You see, like, then... Well, okay, before I ask this, she also could maybe ditch the Wise One aspect and spend the rest of her time with Elayne and just helping her. Or being, like, the Aiel, like, liaison
to Andor?
To Elayne. Yeah, to Andor and Elayne. I could see something like that, too. Because she doesn't need to be with, like, the main roving force who are constantly moving,
they're not going to be
enforcing
are the Aiel going to return to the Threefold Land? Are they going to stay there, or are they migrating?
Well, no, because their part in the Dragon's Piece is to be the border enforcement.
So does that mean none of them will be in the Blight, in the Waste, which is weird, because...
Well, no, okay. I'm sure some people will return to Viridian because it's a city with a lake now.
And I think Aiel custom will still dictate that some amount of time is spent in the Waste, because you can't be Aiel unless you're, like, forged and tested by the Waste. They'll have some kind of tradition.
Yeah, but they also know that that's not what I mean, because the Aiel were peace-loving pacifists 3,000 years ago. So I don't know how much that straight dogma can survive, because now they know their history. Their history conflicts with their modern senses.
Well, but there's still going to be peacekeepers, which is definitely going to be not Way of the Leaf peacekeeping, but spears, bucklers, and apparently sharpshooters.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Two Rivers become
and it's also like not all, and also like not all of the Aiel will do it, Like, I could see a decent amount of Aiel just going back to Viridian and picking up their ancestral roots.
Yeah, a good many will. And I'm pretty sure Rand already told the Aiel to invite the Ogier into Ruid and help them rebuild it, and said let the Ogier have a free hand where they will.
Yeah.
So that'll be cool. It'll be an Ogier city in the middle of the Waste. Yeah, it definitely will never be abandoned. And those Terangria will always be a part of their culture as well. The Waste will always be a part of their forging and their trials. I think they're going to send people there to grow up or something. I don't know. There'll be some sort of rotation. I don't think the Waste will ever be abandoned. And you don't need all 10 clans out patrolling all the time. 10 clans, half that amount was enough to basically dominate the entire wetlands during the Laman Sin War.
True, but that's before the Black Tower exists.
True, yeah.
Because they can do whatever the fuck they want, and honestly, that's the real power in my mind.
And you know what? I just realized we're going to be able to have male Aiel channelers. They're going to be forming some part of Aiel society, unless they join the Black Tower.
They're gonna.
But if they don't, which I doubt they will, there'll be some sort of male Wise One analog type thing. Who knows?
Yeah, something. And then the Sea Folk will also have their male versions of whatever the hell they want.
Yeah, that's easier that's easier to figure out for them, but